Hey there guys, and welcome to My Opinion On. This week's episode is about sexism and feminism, or feminism and sexism, I don't know. But yeah, a quick note on the gameplay. This is domination on terminal. I'm playing with the ACR. We win in the end, and I get about, I think, 30 to 10 stats, so that's kind of okay. But don't expect more or something like that. It's not that good of a gameplay. Yeah, so the topic is sexism and feminism. First of all, I should probably say I respect women, despite of what some people said in my female models in Black Ops 2 video. People there said I disrespect women. I don't have respect for my mother. Some stupid things like that, and that's just total bullshit. I think you should be able to do a sexist joke, so to say. If it's just a joke, I don't know, you should be able to do that. Just like you would say, I don't know, women take forever in the bathroom or something like that. You should be able to say that. I don't think there's some if you're not too serious with it, I think there's absolutely no problem in doing that. I think women do the same thing, but no one ever says women are sexist. It's kind of weird for me. And that's about the first thing I want to cover. But yeah, as I said, women are equal for me, and I respect them. But there are just a couple of things that bother me. As I said, there is absolutely no way a woman can be sexist. Or I've never seen someone saying, "Oh my God, this woman is so sexist," and that's just absolutely weird for me. If there's something very heavy and it should be, carried around, they normally go like, yeah, you're the man, you should carry this thing, and you should do that because you're the man, and stuff like that. And I just don't get it. That's sexist. Just because I am male doesn't mean I can lift heavy weights, or I should lift heavy weights. And that's yeah, but no one ever said to me then, yeah, oh my God, this woman is so sexist. Basically because you can't apparently be sexist towards men. That's just weird for me. But I think our society has evolved into a society that is actually kind of sexist against men. Did you know that it wasn't possible in Germany to be for a woman to be convicted of not convicted, to be I don't know the word, to be thrown into jail for rape if they raped a man. It wasn't possible until a couple of years back, I think in 2005 or something like that. Until then, the courts just said it's absolutely impossible for a woman to rape a man. First of all, they said it was biological impossible, because a man needs to be turned on to function. But we all know that there are drugs that can change that. So yeah. And then they said men always want sex, so a woman can't force a man to have sex because they always want it. And that's wrong too. This changed a little bit, so now you can convict a woman of rape. That's a good thing, to some extent, But yeah, that was always kind of weird for me. But there's another thing. If you punch a man in the face, then as a man, if you punch a man as a man in the face, everyone says, okay, he just did it. They are kind of rude, or they are I don't know, they are uninvolved. They are not modern men. But no one would ever say something like, "Oh my God, he punched a man. That's so freaking wrong," and stuff like that. But if you punch a woman, yeah, you are screwed. That you are the most evil person on the planet if you punch a woman. But the other way around, a woman can punch a man, and basically anyone will say something like, he must have deserved it, she had her reasons, and stuff like that. So basically you can punch a man, but and that's totally okay. But you can't touch a woman, and I don't know if men and women are equal. I wouldn't punch a woman, but the point is, why wouldn't I be allowed to punch a woman? You know, they are allowed to punch anyone, for that matter. So I don't get that. That is kind of sexist. Or the other thing is, did you know that here in Europe, if two persons want to get the same job, one is female, one is male, if they have the same qualifications, the female one is will get the job. That's kind of a law court decision thing. So as you would if you would have to prefer a disabled person, you have to prefer a female person. That's just the law in Europe. So and that's kind of weird for me. Or another thing, every company has to have a certain amount of female employees. They just can't say, okay, we got 100 males and only one female. No, they have to, I don't know, have to have 80 males and 20 females or something like that, you know. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's something like that. And I never got that, because that's not everywhere like that. You know, a construction company, or a company that, I don't know, cleans the sewers, or you know, something like that, they don't have this kind of you know, restriction. They don't have to get women, and that's kind of weird for me. And you know, and every time, I don't know, I hear a woman complain about only men get the good jobs and stuff like that. They just complain that only men can be managers or stuff like that. They never complain that they can't be construction workers. I never heard a woman say, "Oh my God, I want to be a construction worker." You know, they say, "Oh, I want to be a top manager too," or stuff like that. And I don't get that. That's kind of, you know, weird. But I think women could do managing positions and stuff like that. I just don't know why, you know, you want equality, but they don't want to be, you know, they don't want to be equal at the same low level than men. And that's kind of the point for me. You want to be equal, you want to get the good paid jobs, and you want to have all the rights a man have, you know, the privileges of men, but they don't want the duties of men, or the, you know, that's what's being bad about being a man, you know. like I said, men are supposed to carry the heavy weights, and no one would ever say, "Oh my God, she is so sexist because she wants men to carry heavy weights and stuff like that for her." So yeah, I kind of lost where I wanted to go with this. So yeah, but my basic point is, I think we overdid feminism a little bit. But yeah, and we did the sexism thing about kind of wrong. You know, something is messed up there. I think we need to get that balanced. You know, if we ever get to get that balanced, I think everything will be good. But until then, this is kind of weird. So that was my opinion on sexism and feminism. I was totally confused. I hope you'll understand that. I don't know what will be next week's episode, but if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a rating, a like, whatever. And yeah, that was it. I'm Lost Link, signing out.